Shabbat of Manzayin and Beis Nishmas Gita Bas Abba Mashayim B'Yitzhak Yashachayim Abba Mitzvah Nishmas Rivki Mili Bas Chayestah Abba Yaakov Dota Ben Nazal L'Refu Yerushalmi. I forgot to say on Friday, both on Baloischa, say Baloischa Haneres and Mupneim Yir Shuvas Haneres. The question is, why does it say Baloischa? Why doesn't it say Bad Lekoscha? Rashi explains, Shetei Shel Heves Oile Meilel. Baloischa, that's what Baloischa means. But still, the question still remains, why doesn't it say the mitzvah is to light the menorah? So teretz is, push the teretz is, but look is lav avodu. Lighting the menorah is nishkan avodu. The mitzvah is not to light the menorah. What's the mitzvah? The mitzvah is the atova. So effective Chaim Brisker in the Sefer, he asks the following question. He says, look is lav avodu. Look is not an avodu. Hatova is an avodu. Zah does the atova is Chaim Isa. And the Rambam says that lekosam zu atavosam. En leko atova g'dayel mizu, then the adloka is, if adloka is atova and atova is an avodah, so how could you say that adloka is nishkan avodah? You became the zug. So take a look in the Sefer. It's a long test in the Sefer. I think what he means, I'm not sure if he means this, but I think what he means is the following: that what's made atova? What's the touch? Atova means good machen. Yeah, it's the response. What? Cleaning, just to clean it. Not just to clean it. So Zayin good brennen, the good brennen. That's the shot. Good brennen. So the word is like this. Bahaloisas Haneiro is the chiyuv on the kohen is ed av zayin, so Zayin so brennen. That's his chiyuv. He has to see Zayin ungetzin, so brennen. That's his responsibility. Who's in charge? To see that the menorah is Zayin, everything what the menorah needs, not just the cleaning, this, that, the ganze Zach. Everything is included in the atova. And Meir's Fanefet is a big kasha on the Mogav Rom. Mogav Rom zukt. In the Shabbos, there was a story that a woman came home Friday afternoon, Nochensman, because she went to Chasana. And what they paskin for her to do is, and she didn't light the candles, the paskin is, the goy should sit in the candles, and she would make the bracha. They're all asking what he means. Where's the Ma'aser Adloka? They're all busy with this Mogan Avrom. So can the Pshat Zazoi. The mitzvah is not to light the Adloka is avoid. The mitzvah you should see it should be lit. So she can make the bracha, but it's not the mitzvah. And the Leshei Taktik Pas in the Shulchan Aruch, that if the candles were lit by, let's say, by Goya, lights the candles in your house, and it's after the plug, and she's the shifcha in the house, and she lit the candles, nochem plug, l'kovat Shabbos, against the macha bracha. If she lit it before the plug, you have to extinguish the lights and relight it, because it's not muchach that it's done for Shabbos. But if it's done for Shabbos, she can make the bracha. Even Shabbos, why? Because not the mitzvah is that look. The mitzvah is so zayin ungetzin, but haloisches anois. That's the word. That's even by every Shabbat. That's the mitzvah. So that's a good shot in the posuk. Haloisches as anois. Sure. Okay. The big yisoid. So I wanted to just this is the man. Zuk the Gemara. Atznuim manichem es hamois. Sheda on the Mishnah. Let's go back to the Mishnah. Mem zayin and beis. The Mishnah said mem mehei and beis. You can only do it on Shvius, because Shvius there's no gezel, and for them we make a tzion, we make all these things. V'atznuim, what says the tznuim? The tznuim is the chasidim, I don't give them the tznuim, the ones who are medagdik b'mitzvahs. What do? Menichem es hamois, they put down money, v'oimrim kol al nilket mizeh mechul al mois alol. They're paid the Ma'aser Sheni, they're paid they put down money for people. Why do I have to do this for? They made a tzin. The Mishnah says you make a tzin. So wherever it's Ma'aser Sheni is not to the Rabbi, you make a tzin, you make a marker, and people know that this is Ma'aser Sheni. They're not going to come to Kilkul. They're not going to use it without making the pigeon. So why did it say in the Mishnah about tznuim, menichas hamoed? What do I have to be paid for? You're telling everybody that it's Ma'aser, that's not to the Bai, that it's Ma'aser Sheni. You're telling everybody by putting up a sign. So why do you have to go to the next step and you have to be paid to it? It's enough that you made the sign. What is it? They're afraid to come out. Be Tzayin, in Mitzuyin, and if it's already Mitzuyin, he made it. You told everybody that it's already what this is not to the Bai. Heichu Nika Tzenua. Why is he called a Tzenua? You don't have to do both. Rabbi Yochanan, I said that Rav Shimon Gamliel, and this is in the name of Rav Shimon Gamliel. That's how he's learning Pshat. Rav Shimon in the Mishnah, Rav Shimon Gamliel, B'med when I'm moving b'Shviyas, V'atzenuyim, that's also going on Shviyas on Rav Shimon Gamliel. But he's saying now that what Amar Rabbi Yochanan, I said that Rav Shimon Gamliel, Commander Amar, the Itoisi Erev. The Itoisi Erev means, what's that Itoisi Erev? Itoisi Erev means that the pigeon that they're going to make, when are they going to make this pigeon? He tells them, use this money on the pigeon that you can do later on, at night. The Tanya Abdoisi, Oime, Kol Ma'ashi Yilkatu Aniyim, he said like this, everything with Aniyim, either come Malakit, but Leket is then that if he picks up, two of them fall down, that's Leket. The third one falls down already, Shanishka Leket. You can't, the Oni is not allowed to take it. So sometimes they're going to make a mistake. They don't know the halacha. They take three. Whenever I learn this halacha, I guess the mind boggling. One shibud. That's one leaf. One leaf. How many kernels are in there? Maybe 4 or 5. The knees, a deep knees. We don't have an asaga, but what the knees was. And people would go out to the field, take a trip, walk by foot, and go into the field and pick up 2 of them. 3 of them can't finish. It's chamoidik. So he says that what? Call up Mashi Yukatu Aniyim, so whatever the Ani is going to pick up in the field, Bein HaMorim, in between the bundles, Hefke. And already Hefke, so he wants to be Shoyme on the Aniyim, the Aniyim, they're going to take a third one, a drittel, Esther. Huh? It's not to be imagined what this means, right? So they wanted the Tzuyim, Achoshish for this. Leket is a single piece that falls down. Ein, zwei, the dritte, Teugshenish. This is Kaleket, Kemish. That's what it is. So now he comes and this tzaddik, this Tzenua, he wants to watch out for this Oni. He knows he's going to make a mistake, or he doesn't know the halacha, whatever it is. The Toisi Yerev, Chomim Oime, Shoin. The Rabbi Doisi, Oime, Kol Mashi Yukata Aniyim, Bein HaMorim, Hefke, Harei Hefke. That's he says on the ones that are going to be tonight. So now the Gemara is going to say, how could you make hefka on something which is going to be later? If you're the oimeli toisi erev chamamayim ein hefke anosim hefke she'ein oni achroin lamroim the moim. This is what we said in the Mishnah, that somebody comes and does something which is not correct. We're not achroi for this. So he comes and he takes this only, takes the third one. That's harama. He's not supposed to do that. He's only supposed to take 2. So maybe that we don't have to worry about him, and we're not going to make for him a takona. But I'm commander Omer b'shachris li'aisa. Oh, what's made? Look at the play Moshe Azoi. Hey chu knuyim, right by the narrow lines. Hey chein nikroim tzenuim. Haloi. Kol ikesh anachnu koi noises tzenuim. We call these people tzenuim, the ones who go and they're mafke, and they say that you should use my money to be mechalel the netter of eye. The fishem medagdikin habel asmam. This is a Zayafrum. Shafili Yimotzi Echad. You're going to find one only, Shi'aver, is going to be Yoven Aveda. V'yoichel Mimenu, and he's going to eat from the leket. Lo yebo lidei michshul. Shouldn't come to a mistake. Isir Ravai, the Karen Ravai, or the Net Ravai. V'en Choshen Afal Ilu, Sho'oichlim B'shash Neshvur. We learned in the Mishnah of Shimon Gamliel says, it's only on what? On Shvuot. On Mei Shvius. Why on Shvius? Because then it's Hefker. But what would be Shash Neshvur? When he's not supposed to take it, the Zukt of them, the Gemara now, the Mishnah is telling us that they were also, the Tznuim were medagdik even on days which are not part of the Shviyas, and you're not supposed to take it. They're concerned about this person who's coming for Gezel, also want to be Meneim from the Michshah of Neter Avai. And Choshen, was? He gazels, but he doesn't want him to take Neter Avai, so he's trying to prevent him from taking Neter Avai, even as a gazlan. But he's still the Tzenua, the Elocha, the Chosid. He wants to make sure that Gazlin, told you many times. My mother used to help from Mazeg, and they had the wood. The wood was very expensive. Wood was what heated the house. So when a Holzkammer, outside there was a storage shed, and where they put the wood for the winter to heat the house. And the people didn't have the wood; they would go and they would steal the wood. So he heard that they were stealing the wood. He'd open up the window, open the moichel. He didn't want that he should go on this gezel. So that's what we're talking about over here. Mamish this word. V'yoichem mena lo yeh bo l'dei michshe is l'revai. He's a gazlan, but take off this l'revai chotchik from him. He's eating shaloi behete. He's eating al gezel because not supposed to take it. So what did Tznuim do? Lefika manichin asamoyed says chalolem. They want to make an oyster buy, and they put down the money, and they tell them that this should be mechul on this. I said Reb Shimon Gamliel, Commander Omar li toisi erev. Reb Shimon Gamliel looks like that. Reb Yochanan mafash lamasnisin. The man tonne Tznuim. Who's the one that says to him? The Tznuim, again, they put down the money. They should be mechul. The net of the buy should be mechul on the money that they put down. The man that tonne Tznuim, Shimon Gamliel. The Messiah ve'ozol shekacho yo oisnat Tznuim. What did the Tznuim do? They put away the money. They should be mechul al zeh. Umi the toni kol hal nilkat mizeh. What's the lashon of the Mishnah? Mishnah said that Tznuim went and they prepared money and they said kol hal nilkat mizeh mechul al moiseli. Whatever you're going to take from here, both this naman, it should be mechul on this money. In other words, take off the net of the buy. That's what this Tznuim says. The mashma mashikva nilkat hayoim nilkat masha nilkat hayoim kol nilkat mizeh. Even though it was already done before he spoke, masha nilkat hayoim afa pishein achsher b'shusay. If they took it already, the chakasha, how could you now go be mechalel? Once this oni or the gazlan, whatever you want to call him, he took away the tvur, he took away the net of the buy. How could you now be pointed? Afa pishein achsher b'shus, not in your rishus. You can't be pointed anymore. So I don't know. He says Afa pi nilkat hayoim Afa pi shein achsher b'shusay afiloch biyodom l'chal al. Somehow he has biyodoy to mechal on the mois, even though it's not b'shusay anymore because it's at the shunganemen. V'aisi ho commander Amar lekamon litoisi erev omer balabais. Litoisi means what's going to be done at night, not what's done already. The Tony but the after the pay bait. The Shama Gisa fuchur of Doisa. We would have Doisa. Shine. Doisa. I'm call my shiyilketu claimer. B'shachris whatever is going to be taken from here. Sorach shiyoyim habalabais. Call my shiyilketu aniyim hayoyim. Whatever the aniyim are going to take from here today. Bein ha'amorim between the bundles. This leket which falls between the amorim. You have to. That should be hefker. So there's no din on that. There's no din of what? There's no gezel. So if they take more than they're supposed to take, it's a hefker. The shem yukut yoysim. What's the problem? Why is he doing this? Maybe they're going to take more than the two that they're allowed to take from the leket. Because I'm paying what the payer. Shnei shiboilim leket. If two of them fall down, this is considered leket. Shloisha. Three of these kernels, they fall. Not kernels. I mean these leaves. They fall. The stalks. They fall down. Is ain't a leket. You're not allowed to take it. So the Tznuah, he's concerned about these people are taking, unwittingly they're taking more than they're supposed to take, and it's gezel biyodam. The Tznuah says, B'shachis, kol sheyilketu hayom, what's going to be taken from here today, v'af yoysim in adin, hefker. V'yarehu hefker, this hefker is to be hefker. If you doime, litoisi erev, hu oime, kol man, he says, at night, he says, Kol ma sheloktu hayomi hefker. Whatever was taken today, and it was taken three. They didn't take the two. They took more. Took one of these things more than they're supposed to take. One of the stalks is yeh hefker. Afa pi shema shekva loktu einim b'shusay. It's not his anymore. If the guy took it away and he stole it or he didn't know, and whatever it is, but he took away three and he's not supposed to take it. It says einim b'shusay to the balabayis. Afilocha yochel lahafkidan. He doesn't explain the Pei Moshe how is he mafka something which was taken away. It's not any Rishus, it became this mafka zone. So I know we have to find the teretz on this. Im Kain, look as Reb Shimon Gamliel do Tana Ditznuim. Reb Shimon Gamliel is the one that says that Ashrius is the one when you do it. Well, of course, Shrius is there's no din of Barama. He's not a Gazlan. It's Kahaim Mandoma Domi Toisi Erev. In other words, he's laying the Mishnah here. You have to read the Mishnah together. Reb Shimon Gamliel is the whole Mishnah. In other words, Reb Shimon Gamliel It's all part of the memory of Reb Shimon Gamliel. And he says also, but Tznuim, the people who are more machmir, the normal people, they say, well, b'shvius, only after the shvius, you have to make over here takana for them. They shouldn't be oivan because they're elchi and they only come a shvius. They don't come during the year. They're not supposed to be here. But Tznuim, but the elchi mentioned the frume manichin asamoy, they put away their own money and they take their own money and they want to be paid the Ravai today that the Gazlan or the one who doesn't know the halacha, whatever it is, he shouldn't come the day of Veda. So it goes on Reb Shimon Gamliel. If you do oime litoisi erev, who oime kol mashal loktu hayoim yefka. It's going on. Whatever was taken today at night, he says should become heaven retroactively. V'afli shemashal kol loktu einu b'shus hafi loch yachal kinam. V'mkein Reb Shimon Gamliel du tana l'tznuyin k'haiman da'oma da'oime litoisi erev. The one who says litoisi erev that you do it at night is Reb Shimon Gamliel, and he's the one that said, yeah, the tznuim they go lefnim b'shus adin, and they go and they put the Ma'aser Shein. Look at the folder. It's on top, on the left side. It's Zion, Kos, Niyim, Hiksha. Effect Akasha. If they made it Zion, why do you have to also be pointed? Loma lo Isagi lo B'Zion. Just make a marker. Umishani, after the Gemara, the Fikach and the Kohen Tznuim. Why? Shemedagdik and Habit. They do more than they have to do. They're medagdik. They pointed the Ravai. Even though they already, they went and they made signs and they told everybody, Hetzachayim, don't touch. It's not yours. It's Method Ravai. I said, Reb Shimon Gamliel is the one that said this. The Tanya Reb Doisi Oimer, Kol Ma Sheloktu Yukatu B'Shachris. So the Machlokes over Yadel and Reb Yehuda or Reb Doisi. And there's a Machlokes who said what. But Akaponim, now he's going that Reb Doisi is the one that said B'Shachris Oimer Balabayis says, Sheroitze, whoever wants to Roitze, Liksa Yom Sedeu, whoever wants to come and cut over here, he wants to harvest, Kol Ma Sheyuktu Aniyim, Beleket, whoever's going to take the leket, b'shas hatzida, yoysim medina dana gimel shabon. He's taking more. He's taking 3 stalks, and he's only supposed to take 2. The kaim alon shtayim leket shosh ein leket. Chol ma sheheim malaktin yoysim medina ein lo din sheyiftim min ha'maiser. That's not put min ha'maiser because it's like a din. Ukidei shelo yichkosh, even though it's not hefki yet. That's the Baal Bayis mafkid. Ukidei, so it's gezel. Gezel is chayav. Ukidei shelo yikoshlu aniyim. They should be nichshel in this aveda of leket. V'yarchlo and beloy ma'aser. Oim b'balabayis. What he did was look up Shimon Gamliel. These nuim kol mashi yukatu yoyse yehefke v'hefke potem ma'aser. Hefke is potem ma'aser. They were mafked. When does he say this? L'itoisi erev. It's a machlokes l'itoisi b'tivhuda. L'itoisi erev means l'eis erev oma hochi. At night he says this. Kol ma sheloktu aniyim b'yoyimze. In during the day. They went and they gathered up this leket. Yoyse Medina. They took 3 stalks instead of taking only the 2. Yehevke. Obopligi. Mandoma. Mishachris. Soba. The one who says they did litoisi. Shachris. Soba. The Ilya said, if you can say this at night, and it's a hefke goma. It's not a hefke goma. What does this mean? Hefke yob. Nishka hefke goma. What does this mean over here? It's not a hefke goma. The swim biyodol afkirek. It's not biyodah to be mafkis. What does it mean? It's not hefke goma. Hefke is yours. It's not yours because it's already in the name. Took it already. Then how do you mafkis? So he said they say before the name came. That's in the morning. So that's a machlokes when they said this. So let me see the Rashi. Look at Rashi. I left out a line over here. Let's see again one line in the Gemara. The Gemara says there before, the Ma'aser was that the ones who were arguing on Shimon Gamliel, so the Gemara asked the Kasha of the Rabbanon. What do the Rabbanon say? The Rabbanon say, not like Shimon Gamliel. And they say, even the rest of the years also you have to do this. So what do you have to do it for? The Reuven Issachar. So what do I have to make a takana of tziyun for the people who steal? So the Moshe tells us a story here. If he's stealing at night, and in the daytime he's making the tziyun, so you should come at night and steal. And the Moshe says, they came during the day to see where to steal at night. So he says, "Kacho yomayse be'anshi doramabu, but anshi ma'adu hoyo oisim roishmim ba'fusumim u'boyim v'goyim alay." They used to come in the day, and walk around in the ashim and where they had money, and they used to put over there besomim. At night they came and they were able to smell where the besomim was. That's how they stole at night. Kach dosh Reb Chanina b'tzipoyin on top of an aleph. Mem zayin of days looked at b'tzipoyin is abet klas and meyer chatrim batim. Do 300 houses with tunnels, various different tunnels. So they say l'avdavka. So the Pnei Moshe kach dosh Reb Chanina b'tzipoyin kifi mashe pish hamikal anshe dor hamabel. There were 300 tunnels. Mach mashe shamu v'lom dulasis came. In other words, they heard from the Gemara that how you do it. It's a good answer. Right? They say a Ma'aser over there. This is in the Ma'aser what steht dort by Lov and Arami steht. Yankov Avinu said on Lomon that how many times Chashti Sodas Moinim. How much is Sodas Moinim? 100. 10 times 10, right? Push-up shot is 10 times. So the looked at it as the Alshich, and the Alshich was he was moined 100 times. What were the 100 different tricks that Laban did? Always get out. And the looked at is not the shlu, and the shlu was a gilgul from Laban, and a geschmeichelt. So was es richtig? All the right that he made. But here the Gemara is telling me that he's saying Sabbath last mechit and batim looked at the Pnei Moshe that you shouldn't do it. Mach Moshe shomer v'lom do last is kain. They heard from the Gemara. So get the height. You go, you put up the summon, and at night you come and you make the gezel. So that's what he used to do. So he said, "Don't sishtin." What? Okay. I'll look at the master. Zoek de Rashi achter klos meya chatinim baten. Idei reich afasemen. These are the things that smell very strong smells. So yemerichim v'yidayin. So yemerichim imoyin. And they knew where the money was. I said, "B'shem Gamliel, money must nisim b'tznuim menichim moyes u'poidin oisoi." They put down the money, and then they said the money should be used for the pigeon, for the netter of eye, or the karen of eye. Command them and toys the Arab. Ochinami sign of doisi yom meshachis balabai sign mekom mashu ketuzayin. Ubeinian leket komaydi. We're talking about leket. The kaim alone shnei sheboidim leket. Shloisha ain't a leket. They ain't called aniyim bekiyim ba'alocha. Not all the aniyim know this halacha. Now I'll take 3. The figure talk about abayis lahafke. If doisi is lebreda, the kama kol sheyuketu, whatever they're going to take today, more than they're supposed to take it, should be hefke from now. That's the breda. Breda is huva adolam afreya. That's why it's not a problem. And even though it's not b'shusay, but the mafreya it does work. That's the answer. V'chiloktu amin and huva adova shezeh hefke. Huva adova, what they took was already hefke, because that's what he said. V'afa pisha b'shachas ein balabayis. Hatznua Yedeya, the Tznua, who makes this Chassidus, and he goes in his mafke, he doesn't know who's going to take what. The Shem and Layuka to Yoisal Dinam, but it works with a double from Hefke, and it goes to the Mafreya. The Toisi Ereb, he says, no, the Toisi says, or the Yehuda, Tafke Achash Nilkat HaYoim Hatznua, and as after the story, after they took it already, Yehuda the Tamei, the less lay Breda, he doesn't know the halacha from Breda, Gabi Yehuda, the Lekech Yaim and Akutim, ומצליס נמי סובל סנויים כל הנלכות כמיירי אחר שנלכות דתולשו לסי אדם יוחנן במרובה גזל לא ניסה שוע באילן if there was גזל so this is a machlekes in the Gemara somebody stole and there was no yish name any chayin lahagdish both of them inside the gazlin inside the balabayis can't be magdish zeh shefin sheni shaloi the gazl is not his and the balabayis ain't b'shusay I've got Rabbi Yochanan Svilei Lachkistam Mishnah Hosan Baruch Lo Mishani Rabbi Yochanan Samachina Ashkelach Mishum Nesav Vachim Muchel Moikel the Maslis and the Tzuyin Kerb Yehuda Ukistam Yechidah Yiloi Koma Ruba Tesla Yibcho Shain. Okay, I get to talk about it. Huh?
He could be